black people. I had a decision to make. Why am I so far over? I had a decision to make after my last video. I think they gotta go. I have a vision. And she's simply just not a part of it. They do grow in well now, and if I was interested in them, I could get them shaped. But it's not part of the vision. I'll make sure I'm in frame.
Content that I want to make, and so it also makes it almost easier to do more reactionary videos to things than trying to figure out what's on my spirit to share with you. But I miss sharing with y'all. I miss making content and videos, and I just have not been doing that because it's been really rough in here. But I want to give it a shot. Almost brute force my way out of my creative slump.
Friends, we are making our Oratorio patch. If you follow me on other social media, you will know that I asked everybody their opinion on which Oratorio that I should do, and overwhelmingly it was the sensu form. Don't get me wrong, I love this one's my favorite. Personally, I just love the colors. I love that it's ghost type, whatever. But this.
I cannot figure out how to make this not an issue. It's like I'm sitting in the goddamn dungeon. Eyebrow jail.
I want them to have the podcast together. I don't know if they're the same moon sign or what, but there's something that just really clicks despite how different they are. I also think that this episode is when Lexi's lack of confidence at it hit possible winner level. There are very few things this show loves more than a queen who is undeniably fabulous, but periodically completely loses faith in herself. Think Alaska and All Stars 2. And as far as Arietti's villain edit goes, we haven't seen something quite like that since Fifi, and that is not an insult. I really like Fifi. I think Fifi and Aquaria are the two best cosplay illusion queens kind of in the history of the show. And this was an interesting...
Hector?
I think he's too squishy. I don't like his skill set. Meh. He's a high skill cap here, I'll give him that.
There's a common misconception that these are just bookmarks, so they're actually not just bookmarks. They are.
In the half, but then they proceed to go on a 22-2 run and win 80-70, not only to win the conference, but to lock themselves into the Division III tournament. And while they may get destroyed by Christopher Newport University in round 1, they still manage to lose the semifinal and then win the final anyway, which is kind of wild. I got a DM about something insane happening in Division.
They make every employee that works at their factory in France sign NDAs.
NDAs? What is this, a really fun?
I hope that's not the case. Because no photos are allowed, no journalists, and a lot of their employees aren't allowed to surface the building.
What are they hiding?
Not a clue, but their hologram design is their biggest secret.
Yeah, I heard that design was big in my head. It must have taken hours. The rumors is still use definition techniques to finish it, so I guess the idea is it's hard to keep up.
No one really knows.
Who are you? Oh, okay. Want an X-ray inside?
No.
Come on, tell me.
I promise you won't laugh. I was thinking that
debuted her new bug ass bob hairstyle, and this is crazy to me. I will say, it does kind of fit this new vibe that she's in. She's a mother now, and I just think that this makes her look more mature. In these new selfies, she's showing off her new do, and of course the internet has gone crazy because we have missed a fuck ass bob moment. I mean, we've been getting some from Lady Gaga during this mayhem era, but like, we haven't seen a bob this nasty in a very long time, I would say. So the fact that Miss Jib Jib is coming
No, you can't say that.
into this pixie bob kind of means a lot for the
That's a slur. That's a slur. That's a slur. Ooh, ooh.
The score is high as you think. Stay tuned until the end for my final star rating. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the yummy of afternoon tea room at Rail Car 91 Tea Room within the Flagler Museum in Palm Beach, Florida. We begin, as always, with the good aspects, and this one is easy because it's the stunning venue. This tea room is in the pavilion.
I'm gonna cut it.
Of the Henry Morrison Flagler Museum. This building houses the rail car and is quite stunning. The view of the marina is gorgeous. The windows are large and bright, and the greenery is lovely. This pavilion.
My leg. Okay, so this is my little baggie of many items purchased. Oh my god, Dawson's Creek is happening. Stop, stop. So we have this blush. Yeah, that's a blush. Yeah, we have this blush that I'm gonna use today. We have some refills of my favorite skincare. I actually got these like a year ago and didn't buy them and then switched to a 2-in-1. Just a lot of things happening. Kind of important is I got a new NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, which I wanted to try, and the Huda Beauty Foundation in Mocha 5G. I also got a refill of my favorite primer and Laneige Sugar Glaze and my gift with purchase. Yeah, words are hard. Hyaluronic cream, which I guess I'll keep in here. I cannot wait to try this Laneige because the reason I want to try it in my like trying these new different lip balms and serums is because it's got a little donut applicator and I'm really excited about it. But I have to clear out my eyes a little bit, so I need to use this new concealer that I did test in store. I have to tell you, I did not know. Also, this is perfect for me because I do not need large concealers. It takes me forever to go through concealers. I did not know that Sephora had like changed they were advertising a new color ID system. So when I went there to get shade matched, I was not attempting, this might be a little too yellow for me. I was not attempting to test out how things work. I probably would have filmed it if I had known. I could have told that lady every which way to Sunday that I prefer to be very neutral, and she kept pulling the reddest foundations for me. With me just kind of taking the reins and going like, this is what I like, this is what I want. And of course, like, I feel like one of those people who when they're like, ooh, why are you goopy? That, you know, you see on TikToks when people who work at those stores are like, oh my god, this person came in and they wanted blah 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 and they look crazy and you just have to let them look crazy. But it's like, this doesn't look like anything on me. Like, anything. This looks like a puddle. The problem is I went on a day where I was wearing makeup, so she couldn't test it on my face, and she did it in my area of hyperpigmentation, and it was kind of just like a whole lot of nothing visually as far as like telling you, see why I need the whatchamacallit. We're gonna have 2 empties this month probably. It's crazy. Oh, it's cold. It's nice though. Probably a little too much. Primer, the new NARS Creamy Radiant, yes? Creamy Radiant in Chocolate Dark Zero, which seems to be perfect for me because I seem to be on the edge of being a dark or deep. This feels very golden. I want to compare it to my whatchamacallit. And like I told her what my Fenty shade was, like, so you see, this is my Fenty shade and this is that one. Like the Fenty one just kind of melts into the skin. This is a brightening one. This is a very beautiful brightening. It's about the same tone as my e.l.f. one, which is good for under my eye, but not really for a girly who's looking to I just want to conceal. Looks pretty good under the eye though. I'll try it everywhere this one time and then I hate that. Scab, ingrown hair or a scab, Lord only knows. Okay, we are gonna use, we're gonna at least have it prepared. Use one of my spackles. Madeline uses like a flare coverage foundation without it looking super crazy. We're only gonna put the luminous bit on one side of my face just so I can test it out. Be a sister. Like, I wonder how much it will play a part. But like, this should be a full coverage foundation. Which, like, as you guys know, I haven't really been playing around in full coverage in a while. I feel like I'm being gaslit by a revolving door by Tate McRae. Girl, release. It's a pump. Okay. Ooh. We do have golden. Ooh. I don't use a sponge anymore. Ooh. Oh, I wish I had a palette. Like an actual metal palette for this. But I do love having just like a metal tool that I can clean. This is all very gold. Which I feel like a lot of drugstore items kind of lean very red. And as I've been transitioning out of buying less but buying more intentionally, things are a little more expensive, but I don't hate that. I don't hate that. I think it looks fine. That lid is tight, bro. And I only needed like like 2 pumps of that and the spatula. Great investment in a spatula. A spatula. Okay, bronzer. And if you watched this week's video, we had to say goodbye to yesterday. So we have the Soul bronzer. I have the NARS bronzer. I do not like the NARS bronzer. I found it to be really red. And I know you're thinking bronzers is red. Like, because they only go like dark, you know, light, medium, dark, deep dark, it just like, it feels like the adjustment between like something a little darker than me but something a little lighter than me, and there has to be a middle ground. Do you know the first time I opened the other one was in 2021 or 2. So I got my money's worth out of it. I got my money's worth out of it. My bronzer brush. I have one of my bronzer brushes. There we go. I'm like, that's not the one I want to use. Alright. Just gonna boop, boop. I do my forehead despite covering it, most of it with a wig. But it's, you know, it's part of the gig. My lid is creasing. Creasing. We're switching. It's a little warmer. Cream bronzer. Cream blush. Words are very easy for me. I am very good at words. Words do not stress me out and startle me. I'm gonna take out just a bonk. I've seen Miriam use theirs, and it can be very pigmented. Bonk. Up in here, bonk. No, here. A little scrapey. And down here. Yeah, go for it. Interesting. I feel like it's something that needs to be done. Right here. And just because it warms up the product. I just hate using my fingers. I'm not putting my fingers directly in the pot. Don't hate the color though. I feel like for this look, I don't hate, okay. First statement, don't hate it. We'll be putting it into the pot. I just think for this look, it requires a bit more product, like. You know, put that shit on. Wearing a lot of blush today. Under eyes to look a little gray. I do love the way that looks on my nose. It's cute. See, looking at it, we're gonna take this one actually. about the same tone. The doe foot's just huge on this one. Event. Maybe not. Also, I know you guys don't know where it is, but I cannot find the hand mirror I was using yesterday. Is it? Did I put it back? Oh, I put it back where it belongs! Look at God doing it for the girl. Y'all probably think I'm a Christian. I'm not a Christian. I'm just from the South. I think I just have the one that I was using before is Girl Cult. And this one is the flower nose. I think I like the Girl Cult one. Is a lot firmer. This one is a lot more soft. It's easier to bend it, so I don't do that thing that I'm notorious for doing, which is overshooting my nose. But I look so cunty. I feel like in like 4 years I'm gonna look back on this and I'm gonna go, oh girl, what were you doing? But like, that's how every makeup look looks. Except for summer 2023. I ate. Summer 2022, summer 2023, I ate. I was on a roll. She was devouring. Okay. I'm gonna put my lashes on. I'm gonna put my lashes on. I'm gonna put my lashes on. And then I'm gonna put my wig on. Near. Oh god, no. Near. All night long.
In the morning, I had all the windows open. There was so much beautiful light. So okay, I'm sorry, the sound travels. So I closed the windows and I turned down the music a little bit. Okay, so a couple weeks go by, we don't hear from Mary at all. She gives me smiles and says hi to my dog, and I was like, okay, so it was just that one. It's still banging and calling the cops on us all the time. By the way, they're coming to our door weekly, and I have to explain to them the situation every single time, and every single time, whatever. And I'm just sitting there recording her like, okay, yeah, okay, whatever. I'm not doing anything. So then I send that video to my property management, and I told them, you need to let us.
I need to kill a little time. So, lip liner's on. Let's try the Laneige. Nothing quite like looking over at something and finding out it's AI. Bonk. Bonk. Look at her. She's got a little boop. Alright, you ready? Ooh. This is in the shade Sugar Glaze. Oh, that is a smell you have. Okay, my nose looks that particular. Oh, that's really sweet. Yeah, that is donut sweet. Color-wise, I would compare this to Toast. Where it's just like a hint of actually being tinted. Let's see, how fucked up is it? Not too bad. Okay. Huh. I did not film how I did this roller set. Because I used the wand. I need to stop moving my forehead until the wig fully sets. I used my wand and a lot of heat. But if I like the way this turned out, I wouldn't mind doing it again and showing you guys.
Wife who was going through ceremony realized how visibly really triggered something in me. I was really freaking out about the invasive part of it, the pain that I just kept seeing people talk about, and so she was just kind of like, why don't you just get the implant? You know, it's far less invasive. And I guess I'm not used to it in the sense that I wasn't really a spotter like previous to this. Again, like I have a very irregular period. Sometimes I just would get it. Sometimes I'd have it for prolonged periods of time. Like it was all over the place. But now, I never even, but again, like I usually feel way more anxious on my period and like when I'm hormonal. So I guess I'm just curious, like if other people got the implant, what your experience was, because I don't want to get it removed, but I also am worried with the current state of the country, like not having birth control worries me. And also I'm still really unfamiliar with the healthcare in the UK. I still live here, I'm gonna be living here until August. Like, do I just like, I don't know, like I could probably make an appointment. I think it's challenging to get an appointment face to face here, to get it removed and to maybe get an IUD placed in. I just want to be protected because I don't want to get pregnant. I don't want to have children.
Oh my god. Sucking dick and cock. Oh my god. My hair sounds... my like chosen default hairstyle is so goddamn waspy. I look like I'm mean to the neighborhood children. Which I kind of am, because they be walking in the street. Walking. Oof. I look like... I'm about to ruin your relationship with your father. It's very Lauren Bacall. And the fact that I was raised by a boomer. The fuck? Okay, I didn't end up needing to use this, so my neck gets to. So that was my little baggie of new from Sephora. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Megan_blush_. And you know, I'm just vibing. I'm just here. Dewey has been wronged.